poor Dick. She's got him hypnotized. We've got to get him out of this mess. Can't the police do anything?
Not until she breaks the law. Right now, she's sitting tight with plenty of money.
I've got it. We'll start a civil action against them to recover the settlement on that false arrest. We'll allege conspiracy.
You might get your money back that way, but you can't put them in jail.
No, but we can levy an attachment against their bank accounts. That'll tie their hands a bit.
That's a good idea.
And it might even force them into something foolish. Wait a minute. I've got a better idea. Sarah, have McGuire come in, will you?
Yes, sir.
They can't always fool the law. Nobody can. If you starve a rat, he'll come out for cheese sometime. Take the money away from a crook and he'll turn crook again. I'll have McGuire on their trail night and day. And when the rats come out, and you get busy on that attachment right away.
Yes, sir, right away.
I tell you, there's nothing we can do about it right now.
But, Mary, they tied up my bank account. I can't get any money at all.
Isn't there something crooked about that?
Guys like Gilda can't do anything crooked. When they cheat you, it's called high finance. When they tie up your money, it's called legal ingenuity.
Chuck it. We've got some legal ingenuity of our own.
You can't fight them legally. You got to use a gun or a lead pipe to get anywhere.
Well, you're half right. Maybe it doesn't pay to be honest, but it pays to be careful. All we have to do is weather this depression. The bank will give us our money eventually.
Yeah, and we'll eat eventually, too.
If we don't starve to death first.
Oh, we can hold out.
Sure. We can live on our fat, I suppose.
You can. An army could live off the fat on your head alone.
No, I'll get it. What is it?
I want to see Mrs. Gilder.
I told you 10 times Mary Turner ain't in.
There is no Mary Turner, and besides, I just saw her come in. A man has an awful time getting in to see his wife.
What do you want?
I called to have a little chat. But there are some things a married couple don't discuss publicly. Not that I mind these good people. Your friends are my friends.
You can count me out on that.
Your friendship's a great loss, sir.
Excuse me. I won't be a moment. Well, what is it?
I called to consult you about our honeymoon. I've been figuring out 1,000 places we might go.
I'm sorry, I have no time for your travelogues. I have a lot to do.
Oh, yes, I understand you've taken up writing.
Who told you?
Detective Cassidy, you're composing the story of your life for True to Life magazine?
Yes?
How Mary Turner avenged herself on the great Mr. Gilder by marrying his son.
That's the plot.
You'll not get anything out of what you're doing, Mary. You'll hurt yourself as much as you're hurting Father. I know there's a kind of a pain in you and a kind of a horror of what happened to you. But you can't get rid of pain by trying to give it to others.
You've never hated anybody, have you?
No,
You've never known very much about suffering.
I'm finding out.
Well, find out good then. Go away. Don't be a fool. There's nothing for us to talk about. We haven't a single thing in common.
Except that we're married.
Well, I'd forget about that if I were you. Because we'll never be married any more than we are right this minute. Not as long as I live.
Mary, what's the matter? Mary, what happened?
Nothing, really, Aggie. I'm all right.
You're upset. What'd he say to you?
Nothing.
But he must have said something.
Just that he loved me.
But, Mary, that's what you wanted.
Yes, you're right. That's what I wanted.
Good day, gentlemen.
What's he so happy about?
Because his old man's got all our dough, that's why. I'd whistle too if I had my chips back.
How'd you like to get a whole set of new chips off his old man?
I'd like it fine.
Does Mary have to know about it?
Well, why not?
She'd crack down on it if she does. It isn't quite legal.
Well, go on. Let's hear it.
Remember Mary telling us about the old masterpieces in Gilda's house? They're worth a safe full of bonds apiece, and they're easier to lift.
Says who?
Listen, I've been a guest of the state 3 times now. Next time we have a misunderstanding, I'm going to be in for life. I'm not taking any chances.
You got it all laid out, huh?
I got it planned from beginning to end. When Mary told us about the pictures, I went to see a friend of mine, Joe Green. He's got an art gallery here and handles a lot of hot art from Europe.
Sure he's okay?
Don't worry. I got enough on him to sink him. And he told me that Gilda's Rembrandt is priceless.
A Rembrandt? A remnant?
Rembrandt, a picture, a masterpiece. Green told me just what it looked like. A poor old man.
Oh, who wants a picture of a poor old man?
It's just worth 200 grand, that's all.
Well, it's not what it's worth. It's can we get rid of it? Sounds like trying to sell Boulder Dam.
Call up Joe Green yourself. He'll tell you. Here, he's in the book.
Okay, I'm in. It's just as you say, Eddie. It's not quite legal. But it may be quitting money for all of us.
See? Joseph Green, art dealer, Plaza 89770.
Get him on the phone. Hello? Oh, just one moment. Mr. Green. It's for you, sir. Thank you. Hello?
Mr. Green, this is Eddie Morton. Listen, I'd like you to tell a friend of mine about that proposition we were discussing the other day. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Just a minute.
Hello? Yeah. Well, I don't like talking over the phone either, but I wanted to be sure. Okay, can you have the dough by tomorrow morning? You'll have it then.
Fine. I'll be waiting for you.
Don't take it so hard, kid.
Take what so hard?
I don't know, whatever it is. At least you're not washing down the basement steps in the pen.
I almost wish I were.
Boy, have you got it bad. Well, he is sort of nice.
Sort of nice. Could spend a dozen lifetimes and not find another like him.
I know.
Think of all I've done to him, Aggie. He doesn't resent it. Doesn't bear the slightest grudge. I don't understand it.
Well, some people are different from other people, I guess.
That's a profound remark.
Is it? Here are the boys.
Well, they couldn't have gotten out of the show yet.
I wonder why they didn't ask us to come. Something funny is going on.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, gee, I'm glad you're in. I'm feeling terribly nervous.
What's the matter?
A drink will calm you down.
I must say you're taking it very calmly.
Taking what calmly?
You mean you don't know?
What is this? Don't know what?
The boys are robbing the Gilda house tonight.
Robbing the Gilda house?
They're crazy.
They're on the way there now. I tried to stop them, but I couldn't. Oh, Mary, I'm so frightened. If Eddie's caught,
When did they leave?
I came over right after Eddie left. He's been acting funny all day, and I finally got it out of him what it was.
They should be there by now.
It's set for 11.
Mary, can you do anything?
11:15. Oh, the fools, the fools. This is suicide.
Are you going to try to stop them?
I've got to.
I'll go with you.
No, you stay here. They may need you for an alibi.
Well, I'll put you in a taxi anyway.
Hello? Hello, Mr. McGuire? And I did what you told me to. Yes. She's on her way over now.
That's great. Okay. Well, my tip's correct. They're going to knock off the Gilda place.
Let's go, boys.
What's that?
That's okay. It's the light from the Metropolitan Tower.
I don't like it. Reminds me of the light they turn on you in the lineup. Red, pull those curtains.
That's it.
200 grand for a mug like that? Even I'm better looking. Quiet. mind the frame. Cut the canvas out.
Might damage it. I can't see you.
The window.
Mary, what are you doing here?
You lied to me.
Go ahead, Eddie.
You've got to get out of here.
That'll we get what we came for.
Joe, I'm not going to let you do this.
Mary, what's stopping you? Eddie, get that thing down.
It's fastened to the wall. They've got it.
Get up and help, Red.